Dear hearts, kindred spirits, and fellow feral gremlins alike. Hello, I am Aiden McFarland. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am just getting started, so keep your eye on this space for hopefully some fun times coming up. So I really wanted to do just a little bit of an intro as to who am I and what you can expect here. So the first thing to know about me is I did not start out what you see today. I mean, nobody did. Obviously, I've aged, etc. But that's not what I mean. When I was born, the way I grew up was different than what you see before you now. I am queer. I am transmasculine. It's been just about over a decade since I came out and began my transition. I will definitely be talking more about my life and my journey of gender discovery and all of that in future videos. But for right now, the basics. Queer, transmasculine, I identify specifically as genderqueer. There's a few other labels in there, but just queer. It encapsulates it. Queer. So I currently live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest with my husband, Harrison, who is a full-time artist, along with our 3 cats, 1 dog, 1 ball python, and 2 leopard geckos. We have a little bit of an animal problem. I do pretty well on video, but other than that, I am generally mostly an introvert. That being said, this last year has been a test of just how introverted I actually am, because for the people I do enjoy being around, it's been really hard not to be. While I'm an introvert in general, for those people who are part of my core community, I am much more extroverted and much more involved, but it's definitely within a very specific container. I am very puff in that I am fiercely loyal. Pretty sure I'm at least part cat. I am into a lot of pop culture and fandom ridiculousness, which you could probably tell just by taking a little look around the house, which you'll see more of in these videos. I also find that the older I get, the more feral I'm becoming. Not really sure what to make of that. I guess it's just that I have no more to give. My professional background is in theater and live event costuming, theme parks, hotels, sales and marketing, small business. I've worked with retail, theme parks, hotels, sales, interior designers, authors, speakers. I've done a lot of weird and random stuff that seems very disconnected, but that has given me a really well-rounded look behind the scenes of a lot of different kinds of business. I also assist Harrison with his art as a business, and when it is not COVID times, we spend a good portion of our year traveling around mostly the West Coast to conventions and craft shows and events to showcase his art. And when shows are a thing again, we'll actually be doing that as a couple because now I have my clothing line. So my current areas of focus are, I recently ran a successful Kickstarter to start my own clothing line, Limitless Post-Gender Wearables. This is a line focused on comfort and durability and leaning into your own, gender wibbly feralness in clothing form. It's all functional, lots of hoods, thumb holes, pockets. Functional pockets on every garment of clothing. Why is this hard? And with its own unique sizing system. You can actually see the launch video from the Kickstarter here on my channel. I will link to it. The full launch of the clothing line, I am working on the Kickstarter rewards right now, and the full launch of the clothing line is happening by the end of this month, so I am getting really excited about that. Outside of my clothing line and other creative endeavors, I also individually coach other queer creatives on monetizing and the business side of their art and creativity, different ways to create new income streams, but really just the integrating their creativity as a business and as a whole into all areas of their life and integrating their life into one of joy and passion, and without it having your business side, your fun side, your creative side, like, but just incorporating all parts of the self into a more fulfilling life in the ways that you can control, even in a world where there feels like so much we can't control, but taking charge of the things that we can to live a life of passion and purpose. Things that you can expect to see here on this channel going forward. I will absolutely be diving deeper into my own personal story. I am so excited to share my... I am so excited to share my journey into discovering who I am, becoming comfortable in my skin, my journey of gender and sexuality, just my life story and my journey with my husband, Harrison, and our journey together. I will, of course, be sharing behind the scenes of the production of Limitless. As that clothing line begins production and becomes a reality, I'm going to be sharing behind the scenes info and making of and sneak peeks into what's coming for the line in the future. I'll also be sharing some personal sewing projects, costuming and clothing that I'm making for myself and for Harrison, and a few commission pieces here and there. Just a general costuming journey. I'm excited to nerd out with you guys on my weird obsessions with certain parts of fashion history, and really taking that. You will never... I'm not going to say never. It's highly unlikely that I will ever be doing something and claiming it is historically accurate reproduction. Much more, I tend to focus on historical inspired, especially with gender-related stuff. I am really excited to share some projects that are very much taking certain silhouettes and items from historical clothing and reinterpreting them in ways that kind of play with gender and things like that. So lots of historical inspired. The other thing that I'll be sharing here is my coaching and business knowledge, because anything that I can share that might help somebody else to not have to struggle for as long to figure things out. If I can help somebody else do something a little easier in their business, in their life, through something that I've learned and through knowledge that I can share, I want to do that. So I will be sharing business information for creatives and small businesses. It's all going to be mixed in, because this is also really part of me putting all areas of my life together instead of having them separate. Because one thing I've really learned is that I thrive the most when I can incorporate everything, because for a long time I had the personal me, the very queer me that was off on one side, and then the creative stuff, like, obviously overlapped with that, but was still a slightly separate piece. And then there was the business side, which I kept very stereotypically professional, based on a very certain value of what professional means. And again, kind of coming back to that, the older I get, the more feral I get. It's absolutely... a lot of these constructs and ideas in society, I've definitely kind of gone, F that. And I am just embracing, this is me, and this is all parts of me. You'll get bloopers, you'll get weird behind the scenes stuff. You'll probably see Harrison wandering around, you'll absolutely see pets wandering around. You're gonna get to know most of my pets real well, especially Milo, because he's gonna probably be up in my business all the time, because it's what he likes to do. So please, I'd love to have you join me on this journey, see what we create together. I have some idea of where I want this channel to go, but it is definitely flexible and fluid, and we'll see what feels good and what you guys like. And I am excited to start this journey with all of you. Thank you for watching. Please, if this sounds like a good idea, if this sounds like something you're interested in, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join me so you'll get notified when there are new videos. My current plan is to have 2 videos a month for the foreseeable future. We'll adjust that to more as time allows, but for now, my plan is 2 videos a month. Like this video, hit subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Alright, this is an adventure in how weird are my neighbors gonna look at me through the window? They are totally right outside walking their dog right now, of course. Hi, guys. I will not break into a Les Mis song. I will not break into a Les Mis song. Who am I? No, I'm not gonna do it. And Milo was awkwardly cleaning his junk in view behind me. Great! Really? Really? You're gonna noisily do that right now? Okay. Pets. Could you not? I love you. Could you not? So while I'm an introvert in general... Hello. This is Milo. Say hi. No? What you staring at? What are we looking at? I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, thank you. Milo's apparently gonna help me now. Are you gonna help? Are you gonna help?